Hi guys, I'm Lynne with Soft Squares. Welcome to my channel. It is the Saturday stitch-uation. We're going to talk about all things quilting. So right now I'm on my cruise, like at this very moment. So this is getting taped ahead of time. So I have some things to update you that happened since the last Saturday stitch-uation was made, and then you'll get a whole bunch of new information next Saturday. So over the last weekend, I went down to Creative Notions to see Vicki. She's in Salina, Utah, about an hour and a half south of where I live, about 2 hours actually. Anyway, she had a yard sale and it was specifically geared towards quilters. So she had a sale going on in her store. She had a whole bunch of discounted things. She even had some older subscription bags that were up for grabs at a really good price. And she let me come in and set up a table. I had a bunch of quilts set up, and I had a ton of pre-cut fabrics with me. And I'm going to show you a little bit of footage from me being there. I am at Creative Notions. We are doing a yard sale today. And there's my booth, selling quilts and pre-cut fabrics. I'm going to show you around. I'm going to show you around a little bit. I am at Creative Notions. She's having a vendor yard sale, and in that building right there is her store. So we're going to go in there. And over here is the classroom. It's also where they assemble the subscription boxes, and they've got a lot of stuff in both of those rooms. This is my stuff. I've got quilts and fabrics, mostly pre-cuts. And then Vicki has some quilts over there. There's only a few vendors this year. Next year she's hoping to get 20. This was kind of a late thing, but look how those quilts, look how pretty they are, and on the fence. It's a beautiful day. We're in Salina, Utah. We're probably mid-70s. It's just very cool. Okay, I'm going in this building. T-shirts. This is the store. Excuse me. Cute little store. Let's see.
So, you know.
Look at that. Scrap bags, turn packs, plant dividers, planet dividers.
Oh, it's coming to you.
This one? Is it this one?
Yes.
Is this the panel with that?
These are things from previous boxes. And her specialty rulers.
This has changed it last year. Hi. Yes, it has. You moved over there. We did. Oh, I don't agree. Might come to that one.
So we will have a big birthday bash in August. What are you doing?
I'm Teeny.
Hi, Lynne. How are you today?
How are you? Great. How are you?
I'm good. We're just selling stuff and having fun.
Yep.
Meeting new quilters that didn't know we were here.
I know. This is great.
Do you
Yep,
like this paper?
I do. It's a good
do?
paper. You just
And then
stitch through it.
and then it just tears off.
Use a 1.8 stitch length. And I think
I love these. I need some of these before I leave.
which one? Oh yeah.
What
That's fine.
what do you do with them?
They go inside your planner, and then you can put scraps or like
Or your pens and
swatches or.
This is Vicky's personal stash. She had all this stuff stashed away. She hasn't touched it, so she's letting people get it. $3. A little mini bolt, whatever is on it. It's just $3. All right.
Good.
And there's the husband. Okay, so I came back from there with a little bag of goodies. I'm going to show you what I picked up. First thing is she had a couple recipes that I don't have, and I have fresh apple cake with caramel sauce and Grandma Bishop's cake. So each month she's adding a recipe, and these are some months I don't recall getting. When I go through my box, I might find I have them. Regardless, I picked those up. She also has some fabric. So I picked up two 2/3 yards of fabric of the same one. Look how pretty. For like $3 a piece. So that was pretty. I also picked up these really cute little labels. And these are from an older box, subscription box, but these are Christmas labels. Let me show you what they look like. Sew into your handmade projects, and it looks like it's a ribbon that says Merry Christmas to and from, wishing you a merry and bright Christmas. So there's a little, I'm not sure how many are on it, but it's quite a bit. So all of those are that ribbon. Super cute. She also had this double pinwheel foundation paper piecing for 5-inch pre-cut fabric squares, and they make this cute little pinwheel. Makes 7-inch blocks, which is a 7.5-inch unfinished. Cute. Now she has our yearly planner pages, and she has extra zipper pages. So this is a set of 4. So I picked up one of those. And as I was getting ready to start doing the block of the month for the Garden Bloom quilt, which is what the block of the month patterns were from middle of 2022 up through December 2022, and for some reason I did not have the Dresden one. I might have misplaced it because it came with the template, and I'm pretty sure I have the template. But anyway, I was able to pick up this pattern. Now she has extras of all of these patterns and all of these templates, so don't be shy about reaching out to her to see if you can get your hands on anything that you're missing, and watch for my upcoming video series on putting together this quilt. And that's a lot of stuff, right? Right. Let's see what else. Oh, they were giving everybody this 2-inch double fold binding tool, which is from Purple Hobbies. I'm not sure how it works, but it looks like it rolls up. It's a circular thing. It looks a lot like the bias tools that you see. Okay, so that's how it works. your fabric goes in there and it comes out like this. Anyway, the pictures are probably going to be better to figure out what they are than looking at me. So here we go. Here's a good picture. It going in and coming out. So I'm not sure what to do with it, but I will try it. While I was at my retreat, we went to a shop and I forgot to show you guys something that I picked up. Now this is for a featherweight. I don't have a featherweight. However, this is a seam guide, and what it does is you put it on your sewing machine table on the surface, and then your needle goes up and down right through here. But this is your edge, so whatever you want it to be, this is what your fabric stops at, but it leaves room for the needle. I don't know if I need it or not. For some reason I was thinking I did, but it is specifically for featherweights. So they have this in a longer one, or at least this one is for featherweights. I don't know if they have others, but it's called Ideal Seam Guide, and So Very Smooth is the company. So that way you can see what that is and go check it out. This is something I plan to be working on. I've talked about it in the past. I haven't gotten to it yet. These are penny whistle bags. This is a charity project I picked up when I went in and videoed a store tour at Forget Me Not Quilts. And they have a couple different projects, and I picked this up. So it's just a matter of making little long tubes for these little whistles to go in, and they give them to the kids in underprivileged countries to help keep them out of trouble. And I haven't started it because it looks like, even though they gave me fabric, I think I need to get rope or thread. Not rope, but the ties. And I just have to figure out what to do with that. Let's see. Cut cords or ribbons to create 2 pieces of 36 inches for a shoulder bag, or 15 inches for a wrist bag, and then you thread it in, tie it. Okay, so I need to get some cording of some kind. I gotta figure that one out. So anyway, this is something I want to do soon. Just have to hunt down some threading or cording. Threads or cording. I had so much fun at the yard sale and selling fabric at a big discount. I had decided, I have to figure out how to do it, but I've decided I want to do some online sales through YouTube where you guys can purchase fabric bundles at a good price. So I have to figure out how to do that, but I want to get your feedback if that's something you would be interested in. For example, here's a little fat quarter bundle. It has 6 different pieces of coordinating fabric in there. And what I was doing is I had fat quarter bundles and even had loose ones, but they were all $1.50 per square. And so if you pick up a bundle like this that had 6 in it, you're paying $3, $6, $9. Yes. I had to do the math in my head. Well, $9 for a small fat quarter bundle is a really good deal. And stuff like this, same thing. Make them into little bundles that coordinate. This is actually from one of my Sewers Club boxes, so even though they're not part of the same set, it's just what came that month. I will probably take things like this that are random, even though they are a pretty little rainbow, and put them probably in sets that are more specific to the types of fabric that are in it, like calico and modern and basics and florals and stuff like that, instead of kind of a random one. But I don't know. But I will make sure that you can see what there is, and then based off of how many fat quarters there are in the bundle, it would be $1.50 per fat quarter, and you just pay for it that way. Same thing with a bunch of other pre-cuts and some yardage. I have really good intentions of listing a bunch of things on my Etsy site and or my softsquares website, which is softsquares.com, but I haven't done it yet, and I think it would be easier to offer it through one of my videos. So again, just let me know what you think about my idea. It's still a ways away from materializing. That's a funny choice of words. Anyway, let me know what you think. I also had layer cakes for $30 and jelly rolls for $30. And they're all brand new, high quality quilting fabric and brands and names that you would be familiar with. So if you have been shopping lately, either online or in a store, that's about half, or just a little about more than half the price of what they are going for retail, which is just crazy. So that is it for today. There will be a lot to catch up with next week. Be sure to watch every Saturday. And I really appreciate you being here. I really, truly appreciate you helping my channel to grow. Hope to see you soon. Have a great day.